Hi, everyone. So I'm here with Ron Baker, COO of Kunes RV. And if you remember, a few months ago, we were together and we were asking Ron some questions about what was happening, what was in the works, what we could look forward to as Kunes RV as an organization. So I'm really here just to check on how things are going, what kind of progress we've made, and fill us in.
All right. Well, it's an exciting time, right? It's April now, right into the middle of the season. Temperatures are changing. People want to camp. And so everything we've implemented, now it's time to see to actual fruition. And I'm super excited about it. Some highlights we've talked about was Camp Critical, kind of the name for it. Some of the highlights of it, for example, I'll show you, we have a sticker now. We actually have a card that every purchasing customer, starting here in April and May, will get a card with 15 different QR codes on it. And we've broken the coach up into several categories: leveling, heating and cooling, etc. So when you're out at that campground and you forget how to use something, how to do something, you simply scan the QR code and take a tour of your unit or one very similar to yours on how to use it. This sticker actually will be in the inside of all of them moving forward. And this QR code takes you to that homepage where all of those other categories are. So we want to help people know how to use the RV when we may or may not be available on the phone.
So videos by who? Who's making?
Actually, we custom make them ourselves. We have an amazingly handsome young technician. That's right. Handsome young technician in one of our locations that's taken the time out with our crew to videotape. I think we have 70 plus videos now, if I remember right, in all of those categories. And we're continually adding them as we add new units. So it's a great way for people to know how to use their RV.
Excellent.
We have the no drop. I think we brought that up. For customers who have the capacity, we're actually sitting in one of the facilities right now in Elkhorn, where you can drive through the facility still hooked up to your coach.
I was going to ask you what brought us here specifically.
Yep. So this is the first and only that I know of in the country where it's an express service that you stay connected, pull into the bay like you would in an auto industry for an oil change or something, and everything that we can fix immediately while you're hooked up, we fix. You can wait here in this beautiful waiting room. We'll fix everything that we can fix. If there's parts that we don't have immediately, we'll order those, but you take your coach out, continue to use it. When the parts come in, you bring it back and drive through again. So the first that I know of capacity to actually not unhook and have a no drop service in an express center.
So what has the response to that been? So have we had some feedback yet?
Absolutely amazing so far.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing. Not everybody can no drop, right? So it's a service that some people can take advantage of. But on the flip side of that, we have, if you didn't break it, we're going to fix it. Quite frankly, we've partnered with our manufacturers, and I mentioned this before, but that partnership is even greater now. We've partnered with them that in that first 90 to 120 days of usage, right? So if you buy it in December, you don't use it until April, we understand. But that first 90 to 120 days of usage, we support you as our customer, and the partnerships we have with our manufacturers support us supporting you. So when you bring it in, if it's something that you didn't break, we're going to fix it. And then we're going to work with the manufacturers to get reimbursed and to get warranty coverage. And it's gone so far that the manufacturers are now taking that data, or will be taking that data of what they normally would or would not approve, and going right to engineering and saying, how do we eliminate this from ever being warranty, not just how do we pay more? So the end result to the customer, we hope, is less warranty.
So now that relationship is even a little further than we expected with the manufacturer.
It was.
We wanted a good working relationship, and now they're even providing more for us.
Absolutely.
That's excellent.
In fact, the partnership now is such that it's not about us getting paid more. It's actually about working together to build a better product that has less warranty, less issue. And that's really the outcome. Camp Critical is about camping. It's critical that you're camping. And so that's why we buy them, right? And so as Kunes RV, we're trying to implement those things that make sure you get to keep using it instead of leaving it at a facility.
Okay. You had a little insight into maybe what the industry was doing. What are we looking at? How are we doing?
Very, very good. So the industry as a whole, I have read some magazines. You see the trends, you see the information. The last information that I read said the industry was down about 8%. Kunes RV is not. So we're actually up year over year. We are doing more year over year than we were last year or the year before. And I feel like it's really in an effort to take care of the customer. It's not less expensive for us, but it's better long-term for us. And I think that's critical when you think about the relationship that we have with the manufacturers. Really only have one key element involved between us, and that's the customer using the coach.
Yes, those conversations that we're having around the campfire. Right?
That's right.
Great.
We have heard some stories already that have come back. People that have met up with folks that were without their camper for a long period of time, meeting up with some folks that didn't have to drop theirs off. And I understand that those conversations are fun. Yeah, the industry as a whole, for us at least, for Kunes RV, is very good. Parts distribution has been very good. We are stocking now the 7,500 fastest moving parts so that we can have more available for right-away turnaround. We're doing everything we can to help the customer, the Kunes customer, stay in the campgrounds, using it as often as they can.
Well, we appreciate it, so just so you know that.
Well, we're going to fail still. I said this last time you and I talked. I'm going to say it again. We make mistakes. We don't make the right decision sometimes. We push back when we shouldn't sometimes. And we're going to keep making mistakes because we're human. But as you know, I care more than most people might think. And so I want your feedback. I listen to the feedback. We have a phrase that we use in our team, that it's a rare person who doesn't want to hear what he or she actually wants to hear. We're the rare people that want to hear it. And so when we find those errors, when we find those mistakes, we fully intend to correct them and then change the things that cause them and just keep getting better and better. So hopefully the customers hang in with us during this evolution of something 100% different than ever been done before.
Great, because they're driving it, and we're happy for that too.
Very much so.
Good.
Yeah.
So promise to come and meet with us again in a few months, and we'll talk about some other things that are in the books or getting ready to be in the books.
Hopefully, as we move forward, it'll just be talking about successes and we haven't had to change anything.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
We'll see how that goes, but absolutely we should visit again.
Great. Thanks.
All right, you bet.